How does a connection that once felt full of promise and passion turn into something so heartbreaking and final? For Travis Alexander, it came down to one ordinary afternoon with Jodi Arias, a day that began with closeness, shared moments, and even some lighthearted photos, and ended in a violence no one could have imagined. June 4, 2008. Travis is in the shower, relaxed, maybe joking around as pictures are taken. Then those same photos turn into something terrifying, a frenzied attack, stabbed nearly 30 times, throat slashed, shot. The person behind it? Jodi Arias, his ex who just couldn't accept that their complicated, intense relationship was finally over. This isn't about monsters, it's about two real people, full of hopes and hurts, whose connection spiraled into heartbreak and tragedy. Travis was trying to build a meaningful life. Jodi was searching for belonging in ways that went painfully wrong. Welcome back to Walk the Crime. If you're new, subscribe and hit notifications. We talk about these stories with care for the people involved. Let's walk through it together. Travis Victor Alexander grew up in California. His parents struggled with drug addiction, which made his early years chaotic, living in dirty, unstable homes with little food or care. Around age 10, his paternal grandmother took him and his siblings in, giving them the structure and love they needed. That's where Travis found his footing and built his resilience. He became a successful salesman for prepaid legal, the kind of guy who lit up rooms with his big smile and endless energy. His friends always describe him the same way: hilarious, adventurous, always up for a road trip or deep conversation. He was deeply committed to his Mormon faith, living in Mesa, Arizona, dreaming of the simple things: marriage, kids, being there for family. He motivated everyone around him, but he was human too, dated, made mistakes in relationships, tried to live up to his beliefs even when it was hard. Deep down, he just wanted connection and purpose. Jodi Arias came from a small town in Northern California. She worked waitressing jobs, loved photography, seemed outgoing and creative on the surface. But like a lot of us, she carried hurts, unstable relationships, searching for stability. When she met Travis in 2006 through prepaid legal, it felt like a spark she needed. She even converted to Mormonism and got baptized by him. At first, it was exciting, but the intensity brought out deep insecurities and emotional volatility that made things complicated fast. They met at a Vegas convention in September 2006. Chemistry was instant. Long distance turned into dating, but it was a roller coaster: passionate highs, jealous lows, breakups and makeups that left both hurting. Travis tried to step back multiple times, saying the physical side didn't fit his faith. They officially broke up in 2007, but the pull kept bringing them back. Jodi moved closer for a while, helped around his house, but the jealousy built: unexpected visits, checking up online. By 2008, Travis was ready to move forward. He was dating others, talking seriously about marriage with someone new. Friends say he felt lighter when he wasn't in constant contact with Jodi. Texts from both sides got raw, hurt feelings, frustration, words said in anger. It was messy, like so many relationships that start strong but can't find balance. Early June, Jodi rents a car in California and starts driving, saying she's heading to Utah to visit a friend. On June 3, she stops by her ex-boyfriend Daryl Brewer's house in Monterey to pick up 2 5-gallon gas cans she had asked to borrow back in May. She said it was for a long trip so she wouldn't have to stop for gas. She also buys a third gas can at a Walmart in Salinas that day, fills all the cans in her car at a gas station in Pasadena that evening, and keeps driving through the night. Instead of going straight to Utah, she heads to Mesa and arrives at Travis's house around 4 a.m. on the 4th. They spend the day together, intimate, taking photos, moments that felt normal to them. Then, in the shower, everything shatters. The camera captures playful shots, then chaos. Travis fights desperately, stabbed over 24 times, throat cut deeply, shot in the head. Medical experts said the pain was excruciating. He didn't go quickly. Jodi leaves, continues her trip, even spends time with someone else. Later, she reaches out to Travis's friends like she's worried. June 9th, friends find him in the shower, devastating. Evidence built fast: Jodi's hair, bloody palm print, time-stamped photos, a missing gun matching the caliber. Her stories changed, from "I wasn't there" to intruders to self-defense after years of abuse. Friends said Travis could be frustrated and blunt, but never violent. The planning elements, gas cans, lies, suggested something more deliberate. The trial experts debated her mental state, possible borderline traits, trauma responses, dissociation, but the brutality and premeditation stood out. The 2013 Phoenix trial was everywhere. Jodi testified for weeks, detailed, sometimes calm, sometimes emotional. Prosecutors focused on the overkill and lies, defense on abuse claims and mental health struggles. Guilty of first-degree murder in May 2013. Penalty phases deadlocked twice: 2013 mistrial, then retrial 2014 to 2015. Judge gave life without parole in 2015. This case really got under my skin when it was happening. I was glued to court TV every day of the 2013 trial, watching Jodi on the stand for those long 18 days, the evidence reveals, the family statements that hit hard. Then when the penalty retrial started in late 2014 and dragged into 2015, I followed that too, live as it unfolded. It wasn't just drama, it felt like peeking into real human pain, jealousy, regret, loss. That's why I do Walk the Crime, to remember the people behind the headlines, not just the shocking parts. Travis's friends still talk about his laugh, his adventures, how he made people feel seen. His family lost a brother, an uncle who never got to hold those kids he dreamed about. He was flawed, said things he regretted, struggled with consistency, but he was kind, driven, loved deeply. Jodi's side is tougher to figure out. In the trial, there were claims about her big insecurities, possible mental health problems, and a strong fear of being left that made her act more and more obsessive. None of that makes what she did okay or explains away the extreme violence and planning the evidence showed. It just shows how built-up pain and bad choices can ruin lives, not just Travis's, but everyone's touched by it. These stories hurt because they're so close to home. We've all had relationships that felt intense, words we wish we could take back. The lesson? Talk openly, set boundaries, get help when things feel off. It can save so much pain. What part of this stays with you? Did the trials hit you the same way? Share respectfully below. Thanks for walking the crime with me. Like if it moved you, share if you think others should hear it, subscribe for more. Take care of yourselves out there, see you next time.